So the Buddha says something here. There are no cows, no young bulls, no cows in calf or breeding cows, no great bull, the leader of the herd. So if you want rain god, go ahead and rain. It's even better, right? You don't have to worry whether or not the cows will have a meadow full of grass, or where to find the water for them, need to have a cowboy to tend to them, and need to tend to them when they're sick, or if too much rain, maybe they got a cold or something. Nothing to worry about. You have nothing. There was a story about a yogi. Originally, he had nothing. Like Buddha's disciples. He went out begging. Then he needed milk. For some reason, he likes milk. So he went out begging for milk every day, also for food. So one of the people said, I give you a cow. So every day you can have milk. You don't have to go out in the rain to beg for milk anymore. So the yogi thought, oh yeah, okay, why not, huh? That's convenient. Okay. So then because he had a cow, he must have somewhere to live, so that he could have some grass or garden, to keep the cow before he was wandering around. So okay, somebody else gave him a grassy yard and built him a little hut to stay. And then because they built things and they brought in the utensils and all that, then he had to have somebody to wash and take care of the house. First he had the cat, and then he needed milk for the cat. And then so he had a cow, and then he had to take care of the cow, with the grass area, had to take the cow out and then he got tired. He thought he needed another person to take care of the household. He had the house now, and then the cow had to be fed, and then so on and so forth. So then he had a woman. You know the story, the rest, right? And then, of course, he had children, and that's finished. The story finished. No, I was wrong. I mean, he is completely finished. So, the more you have, the more trouble. Yeah, sometimes because I have so many things, that sometimes I want to just leave it all. Just go with just one pair of clothes or two, in whatever small bag I can carry. That's the life I had in India for at least 2-something years. Yeah, and I was very happy. Very happy. It was a very happy time. The freest time I ever felt. So free. You just feel so light and so free. And even you find just some little wood to make a little fire with the 3 stones and cook your own spaghetti. Oh, you feel so good. Really, you don't understand how good it feels. Like life was so free. You take care of yourself. I was very skinny then, very skinny, and the skin was so tan, so dark. If I had gone to Africa, they would have probably taken me in. Any tribe. Oh, sister, welcome. Yeah, I was that dog. Because I live outdoors, and I sat on the Ganges River to dry my clothes and myself. I just couldn't care less about sun or wind or rain. Yeah, my clothes sometimes were soaking wet. I didn't feel anything. I wasn't sick. Until I went to a warm area. Okay, now, truly, if I could live like that again, I would anytime. If I could just forget my lovely karmas. A beautiful attraction. All right. The cowhead still did not give up. He wanted to argue his case. So he said, the stakes are dug in, immovable. The new munja grass halters well woven. Not even young bows could break. So if you want rain god, go ahead and rain. Meaning he He takes care of everything perfectly. Like he put the stake very deep in the ground so they can hold the grass and everything. And maybe the cow stable is very, very secure. Even young bulls cannot break out or go in to mess up his secure, perfect, manicured life. So he didn't care if it rained or shine. Very good. So the Buddha said, having broken my bonds like a great bow, like a great elephant, tearing a rotting vine, I never again will lie in the womb. So if you want rain god, go ahead and rain. Meaning he will never be reincarnated again as a human. Unless he wanted to, of course, unless he wanted to. Meaning he is completely free already. Nirvana is the only place to go. I never again will lie in the womb. Wow. What a nice statement, huh? Nice situation, nice state to have, spiritual state. Instead of worrying about the bull breaking out of the stable, Buddha broke his own prison, his own bondage. So he felt very, very free now indeed. Huh? He knows he's completely liberated. Wonderful. Can you say that already? Any of you? Huh? Not yet? Almost. Almost there, right? A little bit. Yeah, you will be. Okay, you can. You will. I'm sure of that, because you are very sincere. Just sooner or later. Huh? Okay, you will be free. Completely free. If you don't commit any great sin, like slandering the Buddha, hurting the Buddha or the Sangha, or if you don't lie about your spiritual level, to cheat others, to profit yourself, or to gain the worship of your followers, for example, if you don't kill anyone or any beings, then no matter how lazy you are, I can always help you to bring you up to my house, my new house. And be vegan. Vegan, okay? Not just anything. Vegan. Make peace. All right. I guess the cowboy is dumbfounded now. He had nothing more to argue about, so he stopped. Before, he say one sentence, the Buddha say another opposite sentence, and then he opposed the Buddha again, and the Buddha had to explain again, and he opposed again and again. Now he shut up, finally. The great cloud rained down straight away, filling the lowlands and high. Hearing the rain god pour down, and Dhaniya still continued to say, oh, I thought he shut up. So Buddha has only one minute, and then he came in now, the cowboy. How great our gain that we have gazed on the Blessed One. We go to him, the one with eyes, for refuge. He's praising the Buddha now. He probably understood at last. So, may you be our teacher, great sage. He addressed the Buddha as a great sage. May you be our teacher. My wife and I are composed. Let's follow the holy life, or under the one well gone. Well gone meaning the Buddha is no longer in this world, even though his physical body is still there. So he said, let's follow the holy life under the one well gone, meaning the liberated one, meaning the Buddha. So they wanted to become monk and nun together. Wow, now that's a good thing. Yeah? Gone to the far shore means liberated, yes. Of aging and death, let's put an end to suffering and stress. Meaning far away from life and death, from aging and death and suffering. Put an end to suffering as well and all the stress. They wanted to become renunciates, Buddha's monk disciples. And now what? Guess who's coming?
The rain.
The rain did come already. The great cloud rained down straight away, filling the lowlands and high, remember? Hearing the rain God pour down, the cowhead has said so, yeah? How great our gain, that we have gazed on the Blessed One. The rain here could mean that the true teaching of the Buddha was showering on them, so awaken them, wash them out, wash away all their accumulated dust of ignorance, okay? Yes. And then suddenly the Cattleman awakened, yeah? So he praised the Buddha. Immediately he wanted to leave home, yeah? And lead the holy life of monkhood, yeah? And go to the far away shore, away from life, death, suffering, and stress, yeah? And then guess who's coming? Shakya, no, was Mara. Maya came in now. Oh, how? How can he be awakened so quickly? They just tended the cows yesterday and today they want to be monks. So not possible. Let's see what he said. Those with children delight because of their children. Those with cattle delight because of their cows. A person's delight comes from acquisitions. For a person with no acquisitions doesn't delight. You understand that? Oh, he say the opposite. He say, if you have children, you'll be very happy because you have children. If you have cows, you'll be happy because you have a lot of cows. So, people in this world are happy if they have some acquisitions, meaning possessions, right? They got something, so they'll be happy with that. Because if you don't have any possessions, you won't feel delighted. He wanted to ruin. You can see that, huh? He wanted to pour them back to their old habitual life. Go back to your children, your wife, your cows, your house, and stuff like that. He was still trying to tempt this couple who had already awakened and wanted to follow the Buddha and forsake every possession in the world already. And he came in. You cannot do that. Then you won't be happy. You must be happy if you have children. You'll be happy if you have cows, if you have possessions. Because the beings will not be happy without any possessions. Blah, blah, blah. So the Buddha said now, countering him, those with children grieve precisely because of their children. Oh, they make trouble sometimes. Those with cattle grieve precisely because of their cows. A lot of work. Take care when they're sick and a lot of tending. A person's grief comes from acquisitions. For a person with no acquisitions doesn't grieve. Yeah, nothing to lose. Right? Okay. End of the story for today.
Brilliant viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled Sutta Nipata, Dhaniya, the Cattleman, Part 7 of 9, on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is selections from the Gulestan of Sadi, Chapter 3, on the Excellence of Contentment, Part 1 of 2, on Words of Wisdom, right after Noteworthy News. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May your tender souls be one with God.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Unsere Sendungen bieten viele Sprachen. Gehen Sie auf suprememastertv.com/schedule.
In Chinese idiom, they say, strict master produce best disciples, excellent disciples. So maybe because the master was so strict, so Anand, life after life, have such a good memory. Yeah, a good point. Recite my teaching every day.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai.